Hello, everybody. I am SunPsychic Jean, and happy Friday. I will be joined but with Ginger Faye Tarot in just a little bit. It feels like maybe she might be having some technical difficulty, so we'll give her a few minutes. But in the meantime, I just want to let you know that we will be answering your questions, and we do ask that you pop your if you have questions, you can pop them in all caps and use emojis. Let me just make sure this is, yeah, it's at the top. Um, Questions for in caps and emojis. But in the meantime, how are all y'all? How are you? Happy Friday to you. Are you excited that it's Friday? I am. Fridays are some of my most favorite days for sure. And I just finished a show with the Psychic Triad, Terry Lee, Terry Suzuki, and myself. We were doing some psychic medium questions, and it's always such a wonderful experience getting together with all of the ladies. It's lots of fun. We did our training together, and we've been together ever since. So it's a lot of fun. But so yeah. Oh, uh-huh. So Cat Goddess wants to know, what does spirit, God, Archangel Michael, my ancestors want me to know right now? So what I'm going to do is just, hey, Secret is here, Mary Kay is here, MJ is here. So nice to see you. I hear you. Tiger Dragon is here. Nice to see you. So, Cat Goddess, I'm just going to say generally the universe, because each one of them may have a different point of view. And if it wouldn't be a bad idea to get a reading from each point of view, but perhaps it might warrant a private reading so that you can get them all, you know, at once. Dora Romero is here. Nice to see you. Thank you, Tiger Dragon. I see you. So, just the universe. I'm going to be tuning into Cat Goddess's energy for the universe. Now, I'm already tuned up because I was always already with the ladies. Um, and we were doing some high level readings on Terry Suzuki's channel, Kigaru's Spiritual Journeys. It was lots of fun. So, what I feel for you, Cat Goddess, is they want you to know that everything's going to turn out okay. And they want you to know that your participation is going to be the difference that you're looking for. And um, that means that as long as you have intentions that everything's going to turn out okay, it will. However, if you worry and worry and worry, it just brings more things to worry. If you're grateful and grateful and grateful, it brings more things to be grateful. And our power is more powerful than ever. And it is absolutely true. It's not about believing in a myth or believe or sticking your head in the sand or bypassing. It's about empowering your own intentions, your own decisions, your own trajectory, and not allowing other people to dictate who you are, and standing in your authenticity and being strong. I do see that there is a change in your circumstances coming up very soon. I feel like there's like a turning point coming up, and the turning point is now. I feel like you're in the midst of it. Um, but I do feel as well, you may realize that things aren't always what they seem. And no matter how much you try, things will never go back to the way they were. And that's a really tough pill to swallow. And, to sort of mourn the loss of our childhood, and but accept and believe that there are brighter days ahead. But I do feel as though once things turn the corner for you, excuse me, I feel as though you'll be like, "Oh, good." And then you'll be like, you know, "Big deal." Like, "Well, I thought it would feel better than this. I thought this would make me happy." But it doesn't because of what everything that you had to go through in order to get to that um, place of change and things changing. They'll just never be the same. And you don't want them to be the same. And we're growing and we're expanding. It's like growing pains or labor pains. So that's what I have for you, Cat Goddess. But good for you. Keep asking, keep reaching out, keep tuning in. Oh, Dawn Turner's here and Sherry Moe is here. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Artist Liz. Hi, Dawn Turner. I know, Dawn. Aw, you're so sweet, MJ. She says Jean does I think you meant best readings, but yeah, thank you. I read typos sometimes. Sometimes I can't. Secret Charla. Oh, that's a good one. Secret. So let me go. And MJ said she's retired, so it doesn't matter if it's Friday or not. I want you to know it makes a difference. I think that there's a different energy. You can feel it in the air, and people are just there's like this uh release on Fridays, is what I feel. I think everybody's happier and you can feel that. That's what I think. Tiger Dragon is next. After Tiger is Secret. May I have a message from my guides? They want you to connect with them directly more often. They want you to believe what it is, the messages that they give you, and to write it down and or record it in some way. They want you to know that you have all of the power in your own hands and that um, I feel as though there's something that you're creating, something that you are building, something that you are nurturing and wanting to build. And I feel as though you have a lot of the power that's in your hands to do this. And it's important for you to make those decisions and not let others make those decisions for you. I feel as though this decision that you're making and being the team lead, so to speak, is going to cost you, not cost you, but is may drain you or cause you fatigue or burnout is what the word burnout is the word I was looking for. So be careful. Be careful and be measured and make sure you delegate and ask other people for assistance. And it may be a lesson in delegation and a lesson in assistance or asking for assistance. So I do see that this project may cause a little more havoc than what you're used to or than what you intended. Like you intended to open a flower shop and you wanted it to be serene and you wanted it to be beautiful and you wanted it to come from your heart. But the people that you hire, they have to go in for surgery or they have to travel across country or the flowers came in late or the flower, it's like it's you're like, wait, where's my flower shop? Where's this big dream that I had? This thing that I was going to create myself and run myself. And you feel sort of burnt out by a lot of the logistics. So what I would recommend is that you get somebody in that could manage that for you. So you're the leader, you're the decision maker, but other people will manage those details if and when you can, because you don't want to battle every challenge that comes up in this new idea. You want to hire somebody to have them battle it for you and then come to you with maybe decisions. I do see that this new adventure or this new project that you're working on will be lucrative financially in the end, but don't let it burn you out, because that's not worth it. You know what I mean? It's not worth the money to have you feel burnout. And I feel so as long as you have integrity and you're honest with yourself and with your customers and with your coworkers, that this will be a beautiful project for you. So let me see. Does any of that make sense, Tiger? Oh, Annie's gift says, I used to deliver flowers for a flower shop. It's a lot of work. Thank you, Artist Liz, for the jewels. Thank you. I know. Thank you, Annie. That was an analogy, but thanks for throwing that in. And thank you, Tiger. I hope that was helpful. I mean, you can tell when I'm talking about a scenario. I know that you're not opening a flower shop. You know what I mean? It was just like something to illustrate what it was that I was feeling. All right. So let's move right along. Secret Charla. Why is that not? Is next. And Secret Charla says, any messages from Poseidon? I had to read that a couple of times. I'm like, what is she asking? Oh, Poseidon. I could have sworn I saw him standing on the horizon when I was in Mallorca, Spain. Wow. Well, I wouldn't doubt your vision, but let me see what he has to say for you. And I feel like he said, you saw that? Like he didn't know he was spotted. He didn't know he was spotted. It's almost like he thought he was incognito. And I feel as though like the veil dropped or something. And you saw him. And he's saying we're all here. He said we all exist in the now moment. And he's saying, what did it mean to you? He's saying that there's much undiscovered territory in the oceans, and he likes it that way. He said the mysteries are a way of protection for the oceans. Oh, he is warning against, well, I don't do this, but he's warning against like tsunami, a big wave. He's saying that there may be volatility in the ocean and sea. He's saying it's just like an earth response. He says like the earth's belly is going to be rumbling. And he's saying you're forewarned. And he wants you to share that with others. So does this make sense to you? Secret, were you getting anything like that? Oh gosh. She said, that's funny. I spotted him unexpectedly. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You're welcome. You're welcome, Secret Charla. But trust what it is that you did see with your own eyes and ask why it is that he was revealed, you know, and see what you get. Dawn Turner is here. After Dawn is artist Liz. Next 2 months. I hear you, Dawn. You've been waiting long enough. Long enough. So will Dawn, will anything significantly change for Dawn by uh, um, August 31st, 2026? That's a no. Will anything significantly change for Dawn by September 30th of 2026? And I'm getting a yes. It's not really enthusiastic, but it's a yes. Will anything significant change for Dawn Turner by September 15th? No. So, will anything significantly change for Dawn Turner after September 22nd? Not exactly. Will anything significant change for Dawn Turner by October 1st? I see it's only a little bit. I'm waiting for a big swing. Will anything significant change in Dawn Turner's life by October 15th? It's just saying, yes, it's coming, but it's not here. Will anything significantly change for Dawn Turner by October 31st? And they are just October 31st. I'm getting a bigger October, November. So I guess they're waiting for that third quarter to begin. Like after September 30th, there's like there's something that changes. I don't know if it's the fiscal year, somebody's, but they're waiting for something to change. And we all know that there's something that first week of November. And I don't know if they're just waiting for that, but it's not like they're waiting. It's like they don't, there's no urgency, for them. So make the most of your time, make the most of your situation, practice your gratitude, practice your everything is going my way, practice your affirmations, work on what it is that you can control and that you can see. And allow that energy to blend so that that new energy will be magnetized, if that makes sense. So I'm sorry it took so long there, Dawn, but I do see after October 31st. I mean, it was saying yes, it felt like something was might be changing. It sort of was like lackadaisy, like you may get a notification, but it didn't start kicking up until after October 31st. And you can go back and look at that. But please do let me know. Say, Jean, your pendulum said October 31st, but it happened on October 1st or whatever. Like, come back and tell me how accurate my pendulum is. Okay. That really does help me. It It does, but it's hard for me to believe sometimes because I've had people come back and say, "Remember your pendulum told you that I was going to meet somebody by September 15th?" That really did happen. And I'm like, wow. Because sometimes it's like out there, but yours is close enough. Hey, artist Liz, our Archangel Michael has always been around me. Does he have a message for me? He's saying that the first thing I heard was to value yourself and try not to measure yourself by your limitations. That there's many people that did that were capable with much less, and it's not what we want to hear. Uh, because we're like, can I catch a break? And he said others have accomplished more with much less. He's saying that don't focus on your limitations. He's saying that you have a lot going for you, a lot of attributes and abilities that work in your favor. And he's just saying that he's saying we help those who help themselves, and he knows that he's just asking you to give yourself a break and become the energy and focus on the energy of artist Liz, um, and connect with that. That energy is invincible and is, um, what do you want to call it? Infinite, you know? Um, and that's the aspect of yourself that he wants you to utilize and to focus on, to connect to build, to expand, and not the limitations, because we all have a laundry list of limitations. you know, um, and he's just saying that in spite of that, you are worthy and you are important and you are just, it's like you're able to make a difference. And that's why you're here, is to make a difference, to usher in this new world. So that's what he wants to tell you. That was pretty heavy there, Artist Liz. Pretty heavy. So thank you very much. I forgot to tell everybody who was next. Wiki is next. After Wiki is Shannon B1. Thank you, Mary Kay, for the gift. That was sweet. Oh, wait. Hang on a second. Secret Charla said something. Thank you. Marby's here. Hey, Marby. Oh, good. Dawn said she's going to let me know for sure. And Dawn said, they're not urgent for nothing urgent for sure. I'll do my affirmations. Yeah, good. I know. I feel you, Dawn. That's why I'm like, just pop in any show and just say, Jean, can I have an update? And I'll try and narrow it down for you with my pendulum. Just come on into any show and say, Jean, can I have an update? Secret Charlie said, I will see if I can tune into him more during meditation to see if he wants to add anything to the message you got. Very nice. Very nice. That's a great idea. Great idea. Okay, I saw that. Okay. All right. So let me go back. I'm doing it old school, you guys. I'm in the live chat and just picking from there. So I just did Artist Liz, and after Artist Liz is Wiki. After Wiki is Shannon B. And then it's a Wiki, Shannon B, Mary Kay. Wiki says she wants a message from her spirit team. From her spirit team. Look at that puppy. How cute. How adorable. So, Wiki, I know that you know this, but your spirit guides are saying you have grown. You have grown and you have evolved, and your energy is now different. And you have this warrior spirit that you have called in, and it's like you're not gonna allow people to treat you in a certain way, but it's not people. You're not going to allow the environment to be deceitful to people. You know what I'm talking about. And you're going to do everything you can to speak your truth and to vibrate authenticity so that others will pick up on this and vibrate themselves or feel and awaken. I feel like you do a lot of thinking, you do a lot of wondering, but it makes a difference. And you are, I think I told you this once before, but you are community minded and you care what happens to your neighbors. You care what happens in the whole world. You care what happens to all the sentient beings on the planet. You care about all of the off planet beings. You have this global compassion, this divine goddess compassion inside of you that is waking up. And it you would rather be woken up gently rather than through adversity, but it's making you stronger. And I don't think that you can see it. I think this strength is hidden, or that you may not be able to realize it, but I think that this new perspective, that you're gaining a new perspective and you're learning and you're understanding and you can see things for what they are. And it's like the man behind the curtain. But and then you can also see all of humanity, and I feel as though you can see the big picture. You're a visionary. um I'm just trying to see if there's anything else for you, Wiki. Treat yourself kindly. You're making a lot of good decisions for yourself. You're focusing on what makes you happy, and you're taking care of your human. You're eating right, getting enough water, and going to bed on time, walking, meditating. I feel like you're doing all the right things. And they just want they said there's a few more like old tag along programming or negative thought forms that might creep in, but you'll work it out. You'll work it out. It's okay. It's like teetering. There is this balance. But I do see that your light is shining. And they see your light shining. And this is the light that's shining, the light from within. And it matters. It matters. Your energy, all of our energy matters. So that's what I have to say to you, Miss Vicky. Thank you so much for being here and asking your question. You're so sweet. All right, Miss Sharon. Sharon B, Sharon B, Sharon B. Uh, Let me check for you. I just started a new remote job. Will it be successful? Well, good for you on starting a new job. So, will Shannon B do well? I feel like there's a little bit of a learning curve, Sharon. Shannon. I'm sorry, saying Sharon, but it's a Shannon. I feel like there's a learning curve. Like there's not a lot of people for you to ask. What did she say? Are you supposed to do line 1 and line 2 together? Like you need a little bit of like somebody to bounce things off of or to double check things. But there's no harm in asking questions. Just put your questions together, articulate when this happened. I wasn't sure. Is this what you meant by that? And like give the answer that you thought it was, so that whoever it is that you're asking the question to can say, yes, that's right, or no, I meant the other thing. So, put it all out there. Don't say, what did you say? Or what were we supposed to do? Because then they have to re-explain everything. But tell them what you heard, what you understand, and just say, is that correct? Just to double check, and they will respect you for that. So don't feel like you have to know everything all the time. Learning a new job is a huge learning curve, and learning somebody else's system, they may not understand some of the things that they leave out because they do it all the time. So oh yeah, you were supposed to go back before you did that. Like don't be afraid of asking questions. Just try and make it as easy for them to respond to. Say, is A correct or B correct? And give them whatever scenario that you think it is, so that they can just read through it and say, no, it was the first one. You were right. You know what I mean? So I feel like there's going to be a little bit of a learning curve because you're on your own and you have to learn a new system. You do have the information there. You can go back and read it, but sometimes it's just not logical or it's not obvious. And if you're unsure, it's harder to go to the next step. So make sure you clear things. And then once they clarify that, write down the steps. Say, every morning I need to do this, this, and this. And then after I do this is when I do this, this, and this. Write like the steps of what is expected of you, the tasks that are expected of you. Write them down so that you don't have to remember them or think of them, or it's like you'll look at the paper and say, okay, I know right to go. After I do that, I'm supposed to do this. Instead of saying, oh, was I, the more notes and the more visual aids and aids that you can create for yourself, maybe even a spreadsheet or a task sheet or a notes or questions throughout the day. And I don't know if you have um, the ability to record your screen. You can try and find, there's a screen record where you can talk and move your mouse and say, this is what I did and this is what I found. Can you tell me if this is right? And then you can send the video to them and they can see you moving your mouse and talking and hearing you talk. But it's like the screenshot, but they can hear your voice and see your mouse. So try that. But it's about helping you to get it right and helping you to learn a little bit quicker. And it's not learning quicker, it's just learning so that you have, once you feel confident in the steps and what, it's not the task. It's, is that the task you're asking me to do, or are you saying only sometimes? It's about clarifying the information. It's about clarifying things. The task is not hard. The job is not hard. Learning the new system is going to be a learning curve. And understanding what other people mean when they're talking is going to be a learning curve. So whenever you can make yourself notes, that will really help. So I hope that helps. But yeah, you will be successful. And that's what I got. Thank you very much, Wiki. That was so kind of you for your kind and generous donation. I appreciate that. Hi, Jen Lily. I see you. Hey, Kiba. Oh, good. She said, I'm working on getting to bed on time. It makes a difference. It certainly does. And what I do is I start like an hour or two before, and I make sure the kitchen is clean, make sure I get the breakfast things out, make sure the coffee is all ready to go, and get my things set up for the next day. And I go and I put my night cream on. I get changed into my night clothes, and if you're half an hour early, then you can, but it really makes a difference. It really does. Well, for me, because I can't like go on here and then get off of here and go to bed. There's no way. I have to unwind. I have to relax. So I have like this routine. And it really does feel good that you're doing something for yourself. So give it a try. Thanks. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She said my BS meter is on now more is now more aware. Yes. Yes, Wiki. See? Mm-hmm. Hi, Andrea. Nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Dawn Turner says, thank you, Jean. I appreciate it. You're welcome, Dawn. Just say, Jean, I need an update. Whenever you see me on, just jump in. I'll try and do it for you. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Let me see where I am. I know I said who was next. I don't know why I'm doing it old school. Too many people now. I have to go back to the other. Like there's a screen that has the live. That's where I was all this time. And then when we when we touch questions and they're starred, they're in a whole nother screen. But when you're in the starred screen, you can't see the live screen. So I was just trying to do it from the live, but you can't. All right, I see Sherry Moe. Sherry Moe, please say hello. And then I see Nalani and Nancy Carlson. So Sherry, Nalani, Nancy. Just please say hello. And let me know that you're here. Who's coming through usually for my dowsing rods and my pendulum? Well, did you ask? Because this is what I say, Sherry. Watch this. And I was shocked. I didn't know this when I first did it. So, um, is it my spirit guides that are speaking through my pendulum when I use my pendulum? And that is my yes, right? Definitely. All right, thank you. Is it are my angels speaking to me through my pendulum? Is it my angels? Yes, it's also my angels, and it's a little stronger for the angels. I don't know if you can see that. It's a little more intense. And then thank you. And is it my deceased loved ones up front on the other side? And it goes right to no. No, no. And I was shocked, Sherry. I was like, no. I thought it was like everybody. I thought it was my spirit guides, angels, loved one. No. Ancestors, no. Spirit guides, angels. So ask and say, are all the archangels also talking to me through this? Yes, absolutely. Is my guardian angel talking to me through this? Yes. And you can find out yourself you know, Kelly, mm, uh, Kelly Mystic next door, she says, "Where are you? Uh, are there angels here?" And her dowsing rods go like this. And she said, "They're over my left shoulder." She says, "No matter where I am or where I'm sitting, they always tell me they're over my left shoulder." It's the freakiest thing. They always do it. So you can say, where are my this is dowsing rods, just so you know. Where are my spirit guides? Where are you in the room with me? If you're in the room with me now, point to you. And they both go like this. I mean, like it's just every time. And she says, she tries it every time. And she says, "Is there an archangel here?" And it says yes or no. And she says, "Is it spirit guides? Is it, you can ask." And what do you mean you got Gabby once? Oh, you think it's an individual one? Is that a loved one of yours? It's possible. I mean, maybe it wasn't for me, but maybe it is for you. Do you mean, are you like doing like there's like a something where you can get letters? I just pretty much do the yes no questions. Oh, Gabrielle, Archangel Gabrielle. Good, good. That's who you said was Gabby. Sorry, I wasn't up on that. Gabrielle. Well, Gabrielle is the messenger who brings messages and allows messages to come through and protects the path of messages and makes sure they're of the highest vibration and frequency. So that's really good. Oh, pendulum going through the letters. Oh, wow. Mhm. Yeah, I don't actually I was not trained that way. I do see it and it is intriguing. And the twins, are they Australian twins or sisters or somebody on TikTok? And oh no, no, they do the Ouija board. They do the Ouija board. Did anybody ever see those? I think they're Australian ladies that do the Ouija board and they ask all kinds of questions. Um, yeah, but good for you. Good for you. Melissa is in New Zealand. Hi, Melissa. Nice to see you. Thanks for being here. All right. Sherry, thank you. Good luck to you. Nalani and Nancy, you're next. Um, is there some guidance or message from spirit? Okay, Nalani. Okay. They want you to, they want you to trust yourself. You know enough and you have abilities and you have a good sense of character, you have a good sense of yourself, and you can read the situation, and they want you to practice trusting yourself And the way that you can practice trusting yourself is, should I have eggs or oatmeal this morning? And just feel which one is the one that you prefer, or the one that is in your highest good, or the one that your spirit guides are guiding you to. Put, the box of eggs and the box of oatmeal, and just feel which one that you're guided to. You can use your pendulum. You can use this, you put your hand like this, you put your other hand like this, interlock them, and you can say yes or no. Practice with the non life threatening that you have no emotion about. Practice doing these things every day. Should I wear the red shirt or the blue shirt? Should I wear the um, should I take a left to go to work, or should I take a right to go to work? Is it in my highest good to make a left and go down this street, or is it in my highest good to make a right on this street and then go to work? And find, which way, or whatever it is, go to the store, whatever. But find which way you feel, and then go that way, and then say, I asked and it said to go right. And when I went right, there was no issues. There was no problems. Hey, Ginger's here. Look who's here, you guys.
Oh, I am so sorry. Am I way too late? I
No,
sat down.
you're not way too late. I was holding down the fort. Is everything okay?
Yeah, I had to take Kyle to a youth group, and normally it's not on a Friday. And I sat on the couch going, okay, let me just sit here for a moment. And I fell asleep. I am so sorry.
Oh, you must have needed it.
Oh my gosh. So
You must have needed it. And
I'm
it's a
so
Friday. It's a good day to fall asleep. I've just been holding down the fort, and we just gave a message for Nalani, and letting her know that, to practice the easy, um, not easy, but not life threatening issues or questions, and practice them, and just, get good at feeling which way that you feel nudged or guided. And this is really your own instincts and listening to your own energy, because you have the ability to make these decisions. They want to make sure that you get your heart out of the way, and that, if there's something like, uh, am I going to marry this man? That's a whole life changing event. That is a lot of emotional charge in it. And it's a lot. But if you're going to eat oatmeal or eggs, that doesn't have any emotional charge. It's not, it doesn't change your life at all. So, but you're going to practice these things. And whatever it is, should I use the pen or the pencil? Should I use this color book or that color book? Whatever it is, just try and ask yourself these choices, so that you get used to listening to your own instincts, your own abilities, and your own guidance. And that's what they want you to know, Nalani. And thank you very much. So next we have Nancy Carlson. Nancy says, may I have a message from our spirit team? And Ginger, let me know if you're ready and have your cards ready, or if you want to go second.
let me go second. I'm shuffling now.
Nancy, thank you for being here. Ooh, Nancy, you have been wounded, you have been wronged, you have been dissed. Yeah. Oh, Nancy. Oh, Nancy. Nancy, you have been through the ringer and then stepped on. Yeah. I'm sorry, Nancy. And I think it has a little bit to do with money. I don't know if let's just say you were fired from your job, and then they said that you were stealing. Like, I mean, and you didn't even know you'd be fired, and you don't know anything about anybody stealing. Like what the heck? Like, somebody is really, like, just dogging you. You're not being treated properly. And there's something, and it caused you a great upset. Like, I don't know if there was a misunderstanding or if somebody is lying, or, but there is, and I don't know if it cost you to lose your home, or if you had to move because of this. But I do see, uh, I, I don't know if you're in the midst of moving and changing your life, because I do see a big change coming around you, and may have to do with your home, or your living conditions, I guess. And, forgive me if it's marital. I don't want to assume, but something like this, that somebody stabs you in the back and it costs you money, and then it interrupts your home life. But I do see ultimately you holding your own power, your divine feminine matriarchal power, and holding um the balance and the dignity that you've always had, and holding your head up high and sticking to your guns and holding on to your integrity, because ultimately they can never take that away from you. Your certainty, your authenticity, your integrity. And I feel like it's something that it's not like you have to fight for yourself, but you have to stand up for yourself and not let somebody manipulate the situation. So I don't know if this is work or if this is home, but it's something very personal to you. So let me know if any of the, oh my God, Nancy,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I feel like crying. I saw it. I'm so sorry, Nancy. I've been betrayed too. I have been betrayed. I have been betrayed and lied. Somebody lied about me.
Mm.
I wouldn't wish that. Is the hardest. You feel, no, you will come back. Stick to your guns, hold on to your integrity, hold on to your divine matriarchal power inside of you, with two feet firm on the ground, and you will get through this. You are strong enough. And don't let them see you sweat. Don't let them see you sweat. If there's any type of legal things, make sure you do, uh, at least search for somebody that can help you, or at least advise you if they can't be your representative. But I'm so sorry, Nancy. Oh my gosh, I can't believe she said true. I was hoping it wasn't true, Nancy. She said family, partner, stepkids, yes, moved homes. Oh my God. I feel like I'm standing strong. Thanks for seeing what happened. I got chills head to toe. Oh my gosh. You
Wow.
did not deserve this, Nancy. And, sometimes life gives us things that, it's my situation showed me that, um, about how strong I really am. And I never forgot that. I never let go of that. And I've always moved with that strength inside of me. And yeah, um, I'm so sorry. Right. That really got my gut for sure. Whew. So let's see what Ginger has with Ginger's magic cards.
That came in strong for you, Jean. Wow.
Hmm.
Well, I love that the card that came out for you, Nancy, was the card of hope and healing. Now I'm going to get emotional. I've been there too. But you are surrounded by angels, guides, loved ones who've crossed over. They've had your back all this time, and they're the ones that have helped you stay strong. And I see that you have been standing strong. So this is the most beautiful card for you to get tonight. Um, Again, it's the card of hope. It's the card of healing, and it's the card of you know what the energies that are coming to you are what you deserve is happiness. And so again, just hang in there. um, uh, the universe may watch us go through these hard times, but they also make sure that we heal from these. And when we're good people, good things start happening to us again. So love that card for you. My next card, it has the energy of Eye of Horus here. So, and this is a knight, and this knight quests. So you're being asked, well, first of all, you're being recognized as this knight who had armor, has armor, who has been protected. And the fire within you is what has kept you going and what's going to keep you going. So they're wanting you to just believe in yourself, believe in that fire within you, and start. I know you've been moving forward, but really start moving forward. Quest for what you desire, what your passions are. They're waiting for you. I just see a lot of happy energy coming your way, and it's up to you to move forward to that happiness. The Eye of Horus here is about using that third eye, using that intuition, that inner knowing that helps guide you forward. So that also is a wonderful card to have. And then I pulled from my elemental cards, and you got the fern. It says connect with inner wisdom. So again, first of all, we have a little fox in this image here, and this fox is a liminal being. He lives in between the veils, and so whether you know it or not, you have that gift. And sometimes going through something hard um, uh, magnifies the gift. And so you have a gift of intuition. You have the gift of nurturing. And I think they're wanting you to connect with that more and use this gift and ability and connect with your guides. And again, you're surrounded by um, light beings, earth beings. Step into nature. Nature is very healing. And I just send you many blessings, Nancy. Thank you for letting us read for you tonight.
Thank you, Ginger. Beautiful, beautiful cards.
Love
And
them.
hi, Walt Morton. Nice to see you.
Well,
Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Ginger. It's nice that Ginger joined us. It's so much easier when there's two of us, Ginger. I was up here sweating. No, I'm
I'm
kidding.
so sorry. You should have called me, Ginger. Where are you?
I just felt like something came up,
Oh,
and I knew that you'd be here if you could. So, all right. So, after Nancy is Mary Kay, and then after Mary Kay is Jen Lilly. And Jen Lilly, please say hello. Um, and then after Jen Lilly is Andrea. We're moving on at a good clip here, Jen, just so you know.
okay.
I asked about my dog Rosie last week. I was able to smell her a couple of days ago. I asked her to let me smell her again, but I don't get anything. Is this difficult for spirit to do? I think so. I think you're right there, Mary Kay. You can ask her to validate in a different way. Like if that was you that I was smelling, have a blue jay land on the fence, or have have a favorite song or a song with a dog in it. Whatever it is that you feel might come across your path, and or I don't know if you see other dogs that look like him, and it may just be uh like a cartoon or something. Like, it doesn't have to be the real dog. It doesn't have to be in real life. A greeting card or something. Oh, that dog on that card, or that dog in that painting looks just like my dog. Something like that. They'll come and remind you. So ask them to validate it in a way that you'll recognize, not necessarily duplicate it, because trust your smell, trust the first thing you thought, and just say, "I is that correct? Can you validate it?" And then keep. Ah, she said it was a good idea. Good, Mary Kay. I'm so happy. Mm-hmm. If this is true, please validate. How about you, Miss Ginger?
Well, I thought I would pull some cards to ask about a message from Rosie. And as I just pull a couple more cards here, um, well, just looking at an image real quick. Was there a special place in the yard where this Rosie, it was her spot in the yard? Just curious because of this one card, but the actual message for an oracle card I pulled for animals, and we got the horse, which represents freedom. And the message here is your heart is pure and free. A greater purpose calls you. You have an unlimited reserve of stamina and strength. You will follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. Um, I'll just say take that one as it resonates. I just Rosie knows you, and
She said the whole yard.
well, this is the card I pulled, and for some reason that just reminded me. I see this tree here, and this instrument just makes me think of a special place. So I was just wondering, but yeah. So a message for you, whether this is from Rosie or the guides, but they want you to make sure you're doing and living freely, doing what you love to do, what makes you happy, and spend more time doing that. And I'm curious if you like music or play an instrument, because the image in this card is just um, music raises your vibration, and it's calming, but yet it can be exhilarating. So your guides are asking you to the do things that bring those energies to you. I feel like they're saying you need to have more fun, take some more time for yourself. And in this card is celebrating um, new heights. So you have something to move forward to. Remember that as you raise your vibrational energy, it draws in the light, it draws in good things for you. And I'm going to look at this image saying that you as well are surrounded by um, light beings, whether they're loved ones who've passed or your guides and angels. Um, they're helping guide you along your path, and they are going to help you see things from a higher perspective because you're raising your vibrational energy, and you're going to have a lot of aha moments, I think, coming up really soon if you're not having them already. But nobody wants to see you sing. That's what showers are for, Mary, and the car. But yeah, raise your vibrational energy, and singing and music. I know it does it for me, but um, and I get messages through music and through songs. So yeah, but they want you to have more fun, more fun doing what you love to do.
Thank you, Ginger. Thank you, Mary Kay.
Thank you, Mary.
Okay. Jen Lily, are you still here? And Andrea. Let me just go back. I did already call them, so let me see. Andrea said she's here. Is Jen Lily here? Jen Lily. I don't think she said hello. Let's go with Andrea, and then Jen Lily, if you're here, say hello.
Mary, I always get the same "get off your butt" cards. Oh, that's funny.
Aw. All right,
Uh,
Andrea, and then after Andrea is Essence of the Moon.
okay.
Andrea wants a message from her spirit guides. Whoop whoop. I guess Jen Lily had a bounce. That's all right. Message from spirit guides for Andrea. Is that like a hippo or an alligator?
It just looked like both. It's a hippogator. No, just kidding.
Oh,
No, I think it's a really fat alligator.
it's a cute, pudgy one.
Oh.
So your spirit guides, Andrea, want you to know that you're being too hard on yourself.
Mm.
Uh, you're not being kind to yourself. Um, you could be kinder to yourself. I feel as though you're creating an environment that is not really that bad and you're making it out to be that bad. I'm not saying that you're exaggerating, but you're looking at what's not going right and what you don't want when you could be looking at what it is that you do right and do want and what is going right. And it takes hard work. It takes hard work to switch around this sort of mindset or this focus. And sometimes I feel like you say it out of jest, like, of course I would, uh, always get wet in a puddle. Of course I would, and it's almost like, um, you know, no, it's not, of course. It's not inevitable that you would get wet by the puddle. It's only accidental and it's only sometimes. It's like you would exaggerate the point and make yourself look worse than what it is. And I feel like it might be out of jest. And correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't know if I'm connected to your energy. I did feel disappointed that some things didn't go as planned. I can understand the message. Okay. Hmm. Well, and I feel as though this is your own perspective. Like you look at it as being a loss, but it's not really a loss. It just wasn't as what you intended, and it caused either you more work or you had to do more work to change the situation to go your way. But I also feel like there is a quality that is habitual that you may want to rewire or renew or revamp. I feel like it comes from your childhood. I feel like something your mother would say, like, "Oh, Andrea," or something, and you say this, but it's really not. Oh, Andrea. It's just it didn't work out. Like try not to blame yourself or put shame or have a judgment on things so much. It's what I feel, maybe judgment. There's some sort of a judgment that you blame yourself or you turn it on yourself or that you say that you caused it when really it's just how you know the cookie crumbles, and you better luck next time. They want you to try and treat yourself like you are your own best friend. Like would you say that to your best friend? Like that they caused that? No. You would say, try again. It's not your fault. It all happens to all of us. Like give yourself the a pep talk. Give yourself the benefit of the doubt. Give yourself some kindness, some grace, some compassion. And really, I feel like it's like a habit or it's a joke. No, not, just like, oh, something that you say to yourself that you don't feel is detrimental, but it's not really fair to you either. Like if you teased your friend that much, your friend would be annoyed by now. But it's a habit, and it's something that you may not realize that you're doing, and it's from your childhood. So that's what I have for you, Andrea. I'm sorry that wasn't as upbeat as I would have liked. What do you say there, Ginger?
Um, well, I have messages that feel like your guides are asking you to do something from within here. Got this beautiful, beautiful. white tiger. So, first of all, finding balance in your life. They, for me, anyways, this tiger, especially the white tiger, to me, it represents yin and yang energies. So, finding balance in your life, whether it's health, um, balancing health and work is what I'm feeling. Are the health and the responsibilities. Uh, Health keeps coming to my mind for some reason, but they're asking you to draw on the inner strength, and you have the ability. Hang on a second, I'm getting something here. Okay, there is something to do with light energy, whether perhaps you are a light worker and you don't realize it yet. But when you balance yourself, your energies, gifts may come to light that you didn't really realize you had, or when something happens on the intuitive notion, you just Shaw, that was nothing. Um, but healing, I keep hearing healing. So whether, well, I feel like your health, you need to take care of your health, but I feel like you yourself are a healer, and you have to heal yourself before you can heal others. So that's one thing they're asking of you. We got this beautiful, to me this is Gaia. um, you have wonderful energy, and do you have a strong connection to nature? You're being asked to go into nature. You're being asked to um, connect with the vibrational energies of Mother Earth. In this image is well, first we have a dragonfly. If that means something to you, that's a sign of good luck. We have a chipmunk here. So chipmunks are gatherers. They gather their resources, and they know how to pace what they gather. We have a deer, which reminds us to be gentle to ourselves and to others. And there's birds in here, which represent, the divine energies that are around us. And then we have a leopard, a jaguar. Um, which to me says that you are an old soul and you may get bored easy, but there's a lot of knowledge within you that's practical, earthbound knowledge. So you might want to start maybe studying as a healer if you're interested, herbal remedies just as a start. Then I pulled from my elemental deck, and you got the Serpent Queen. It says, allow for transformation. So remember that challenges, when they arise in our lives, sometimes that happens to force us to wake up and make a change. So that's what this card is representing. And since she's the Serpent Queen, this means what you're going through is shedding old energies to make room for new energies so that you can embody the queen within you and be confident and glide through life with beauty and grace. So take care of yourself, Andrea, and look into becoming a healer. And maybe natural remedies, and maybe trying yourself first. But that's what I have for you, Andrea.
It's such a beautiful reading, Ginger. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm gonna let you nap before the show every time. Oh my gosh, so beautiful and very wise. Very wise.
Mm-hmm.
Love that. All right. Essence of the Moon is here, and after Essence
Hi,
is
Lena.
Walt.
Mhm.
And she says, who? Oh, hello. May I have a message from my spirit guides ancestors about my new oracle deck?
Mm.
They say that they're alive. Your oracle deck is alive. It has a living spirit in it. that is bigger, not bigger than you, but more than what you didn't just create the, like brick and mortar, so to speak. There is an essence of spirit that lives within the deck, and they want you to trust this spirit. And I did get the sun card for you, so I see huge success, and it's like it's already a success, and they're saying that there may be some uh snags, but they're not snags, but there may be like a misprint, or the number didn't come out right, or whatever. I don't know if you've been through the printing process yet, but there's like technical things. The creation is, I feel like it's already complete, and the spirit is living within this oracle deck, and that all you need to do is to send it out there. I do feel like it's a new beginning for you. I don't think this is your last deck, and I feel like you're going to be infusing spirit um, and creating things you with co-creating things with spirit more and more. And I'm not sure what that might look like: calendars or date books, or other publications, but and more oracle decks. um yeah,
She
limitless
said,
potential and free spirit is what I have.
I have so many decks in my brain.
Oh. Mhm.
She says,
Mhm.
I'm consecrating this deck in Gettysburg on Maybon, and I think that's wonderful. I know what this deck is about, and it's about Gettysburg, if I may say. Um, so it's wonderful that you're taking that deck there. I love that.
Oh, she looked at the proofs. Don't be disappointed. It's just those things, like if it doesn't come out, and the numbers didn't come out right, or they missed the numbers. There's something about numbers. I don't know.
Hmm.
Um, it will be ready in September. Good, good. Um, well, I can't wait. I can't wait to see your deck review for sure. Um,
Hmm.
oh, and you told me months ago in a private reading, and I told you in September. You were right. My oracle deck will be ready in September. Oh my gosh.
Love that.
So the timing on my pendulum is accurate, and I've read it accurately. Thank you so much.
Love
You're
it.
welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. I was just picking up on your energy there. So let's see what Ginger has to say.
Well, I'm not surprised that this card of celebration came out for you, Selena. Yeah, this is something to be celebrating, for you to be very proud of. And this is a unique deck. Uh, I don't know, I just can't say enough about the feeling of when you actually get the actual deck in your hand. And I just feel too, when you take it to Gettysburg, there is the real celebration, I think, spiritually for you and for those you made the deck for. So I love that energy. It's like Chinese New Year happening here. And I believe this deck um, is going to open portals, whether it's only for you or for those who read with it. Um, so you have much to be feeling blessed about with this deck. So, um, gosh, I don't can't even put the words out. How proud you feel, and what this deck means to you, and you put all that energy into it, and that energy um, was the portal that you stepped through to produce this deck. And I love that for you. Again, fire energy here, lots of fire energy. And then I pulled from the elementals, and I think it's just a validation. It's the daydreamer. Let your imagination guide you. And I will say that's a segue card to Jean's, you wanting to create more, decks. And haven't you already done some decks, Selena? I know this one's different and very special to you, but follow your dreams. Keep following your dreams. And I see in here, I was just going to say, the abundance of emotion that you poured into this deck, it's going to pay off for you and the other decks to come. You have a big fan base, and so many people want to support you. So, oh, this is your first deck. Okay. You have many on. I could have sworn Nancy told me you had other decks. Sorry. But yes, celebrate. Time to celebrate. So I'm excited for you, Selena.
Wonderful. That is exciting.
Mhm.
And Gerald from Tarot Stash is here. Hey, Gerald, nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. It's nice to see you back online.
Mhm.
Um, and she says, I paid to print 150 decks and you said 150. Oh my gosh. I think I was just working my pendulum. And it's about trusting what you get. It's about trusting
Mhm.
the tools that you've, practiced and, feeling, getting the information. Oh, she said, I've cried many times feeling the soldiers and creating this deck as well.
Mhm.
Finding my past life there. Wow.
Mhm. I
Wow.
remember doing a reading for Selena where I said that some of the soldiers' energies followed her home, and maybe that's one of the reasons she was so inspired to do this deck.
Hmm.
Yeah.
She says, thank you, Ginger.
You're welcome, Selena.
All right. So I don't have a lot more in me. I do have another show tonight. I have one more show. So I'm going to have to go in about 10 minutes. So let's do Walt and then I think we're off to close around 7 Eastern. But we'll see what we can get for Walt.
Okay. Hi, Walt.
Now, Ginger, if do you want to stay solo? I can exit.
Um, let's see if Brendan comes home soon. If not, we'll see. We'll see. We'll play that
What
by
oh
ear.
wait, I don't you know what, I don't know if you'll be able to end the stream though.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. We better not then.
yeah.
Hmm.
Hey, just visiting. Hey, Marby, nice to see you. All right, so let's see
All right.
what we have for Walt. Guidance on fulfilling my dreams. Well, so you're in the driver's seat, Walt. You may not feel like it. It um, may not be apparent. You may look at your friends and neighbors and say, look at all the work that they had to do to get their dream. And it's not that way with you. Um, yes, you have to put effort and yes, you have to put intention, but it's not hard. You know, it's because it's your dream is what you love. Your dream is what inspires you. Your dream is going to be joyful and you're going to love creating it, manifesting it. And just like with Selena with her deck, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be good times and not so good times. And not every day is going to be honky dory. But if it was, it wouldn't be worth creating. So your dream is your creation. And how fast or slow that you manifest this is up to you. And just know that you're in the driver's seat. Don't give your, or not, don't you may not you may not want to you may want to be careful about giving somebody else your idea and letting them do most of the work. That's not going to be in your highest good. It's your dream and you can create it at the pace that you want it. I do see this being like your own baby, so to speak, or like a creation, like something that you have to nurture and grow with, right? I feel like you're going to have to watch it closely, and you may be working, 7 days a week for the first couple of years until you get it up and running. And once it's that well oiled machine that you want running and that you have worked out all of the kinks, um, I do see that you'll be very, very happy at managing what it is that you're doing. um, then you can hire somebody to take care of some details. But in the beginning, while it's being nurtured, while it's being created, make sure you hang on to this yourself. You're strong enough. You have the vision. You're a visionary, and you have the celebration here. So you definitely are going in the right direction, and you have the action that is necessary. But to know that it's not up to somebody else, or somebody else's decision whether to give you the loan, or somebody else's decision to rent you the space, has nothing to do with anybody else. It has to do with you. So if you are getting turned away about a loan or about a space, just keep moving forward. It just wasn't your space. Like, try not to let the challenges defeat you. All it is a another way for you to use your own ingenuity to get around those challenges, or move around those challenges, or to choose something else. And that also can be spirit, guiding you. Oh, this building isn't the best building for you. Go down the street. And you won't be able to get that building. You'll be like, I wanted that building. And then you'll see, oh, that little store is privately owned. Oh, look, they're going out of business. Maybe I can get that space. And it works out better. More foot traffic, more parking. You just never know. So sometimes when a door closes, a window opens, and vice versa. But try to roll with the punches and keep moving forward. But this is yours. And I feel like you will bring it to fruition, and how fast is going to be up to you. That's what I got. How about you, Ginger?
But uh, just saying hello to a couple people. Um, well, okay. So with doing your own business, there are legalities, of course. So I'm kind of not surprised this card came up for you. Pen to paper. Signing legal forms and stuff like that. You need to really pay attention to the small print. Have assistance in looking over papers. But this is a good card to get because her scales are in balance, and there's light energy beaming to these scales. So for me, it's like um, you know, calling on your angels and guides, asking there for assistance in helping you make decisions with clarity, think with clarity, use your imagination with clarity. So this is a good card to get for yourself in doing new business. Does this have anything to do with writing your business? You don't have to say if you don't want to, but I just there's a pen like the quill. Um, if it does have anything to do with writing, I see this quill and I think you need to find yourself a special pen or a quill to do your books with, or your creative writings with, your ideas. Um, that way, every time you pick up that pen, just make the intentions that when you pick up that pen, the ideas will flow through you easily and effortlessly. Um, and then I got this card, which is, victory. Um, she's riding on a white stallion, and again, for me, this card represents spirituality. So, and horses represent freedom and sometimes travel. So you might be traveling with this new dream fulfillment. And it's going to be successful, whether it's a right away or a slow coming into this success. But know that people will recognize you and cheer you on, and that includes your spirit team. And so I decided to pull from animal messages for you, and you got the sea otters, which is happiness. It says, be the master of playful living. Release expectations and joy every day. Let worry go, and instead let worry go. Instead, choose love. Surrender to the waves. Your good destiny of love is for sure. So, this is just also a reminder to enjoy the process, because if you're rushing into it, you'll get that success, but you won't feel that sense of accomplishment if you're not enjoying every part of that step. So, make it fun. Um, bring along people. Align yourself with people who support that energy, and just enjoy the process. So, that's my story for you, Walt. Good luck with that.
Yeah. Good luck, Walt. Thank
Mhm.
you so much. And Ginger, I'm
Yeah,
so glad you were able to make it.
I'm so
I
embarrassed.
Oh my gosh. It's okay. We're going to reschedule. Actually, I think we'll be back in a couple of weeks. We're going to be doing another investigative
Mhm.
subject. I forgive me if I don't have it at the top of my. Let me
Yeah, we
see.
were either going to do that or dragon readings. I think
Oh,
we.
okay. Dragon readings. Yeah, give ourselves a break because
No.
it's a lot of preparation and studying, but it's so much fun doing the planning meetings, right?
Yes,
We
it
just
really.
laugh.
Oh yeah, we just get amazed. It's amazing. It's an amazing
Yep.
experience.
Yep.
So, oh,
So, Ginger, where will you
mhm.
be next? Are you going to be
Oh,
on again this weekend?
oh yes. Well, I'll be on Monday with Kelly from Kelly Healer. So 7 p.m. on Monday. She's on my channel. And again, I will be on Thursday with Ivana, again at 7 p.m. Eastern. These are all Eastern time. So that's what I have in queue. And I might do more solo readings. I'm starting to get a little solo-y.
That's great. That's really great because you can go
Yeah.
on when you want and make your own
Yeah.
schedule.
Yeah.
It's a lot, you guys. It's a lot. So thank you very much. Sage Tarot is here. Nice to see you.
Mhm.
Thanks for joining us. And thank you, everybody. Marby, Christine, Gary for Grace, Annie's Gifts, Just Visiting said she had an amazing reading from Ginger last night.
Aw, thank you. Always love reading for her.
Hmm. And Selena is, thank you for being here. Melissa, thank you for being here. Um, Let me see who else. Country Love, we missed you. We almost got it to you. We didn't get to you. I'm sorry. We'll get to you next time. Ayana is
On
here.
Monday at 7 p.m., I'll get to you.
Yes. Yes, please do. Make sure you go
I'm
and
trying to get
follow.
1,000. I'm about 40-ish off. So,
Everybody, please go on over to Ginger Face Row and subscribe and get her over 1,000. But then
oh,
she'll have a big giant party. Grits Kennedy, thank you for being here. Andrea, Wiki, thank you for being here. Um, Let me see. Who else? Sharon O'Brien, Nancy. Oh, remember? Oh, Nancy. Oh, thank you for being here and thank you for trusting us. Mary Kay, Nilani, everybody. I can't get to everybody, but thank you all very much. I'm going to be on later this evening in about 30 minutes with the Crohn's Oracle, and it's
oh,
with Marina and um, Valerie and Colleen and um, what's her sister's name? Oh, Chloe.
Chloe.
Chloe, Colleen, um,
It's quite a
Marina,
panel.
and Valerie. It's quite a crew. And we go
Mhm.
on at 7:30 and we run for an hour. We do personal readings. Come on over. Oh, look, Miss Tara G is here. Hey, Miss Tara G. Nice to see you. Oh, thanks for being here. It's so nice to see you. I love your icon. That's very becoming. I love it.
Zero D is very becoming.
That's right. That's right. Well, thank you, Ginger. I'm so glad you came. It wouldn't have been the same without you.
Oh,
And
thank you for letting me
we
in.
will, pardon?
Thank you for letting me in.
You know what? I just trust in divine timing. If it was meant to be, it was meant to be. And I just, yeah, it's no, it's lovely that you were here. I enjoyed your company. So bye bye, everybody. We'll see you next time. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Your support is greatly appreciated. If you enjoy this content, hit like, share, and subscribe. Remember to click the bell to be notified of future videos. Thanks again. Bye.